from the longest and strangest smart city in the world to Dubai's 1,400-meter-high Crick Tower, from Turkey's new Megacanal plan to Dubai's Fail Island project. Let's take a look at some incredibly big projects and why they might be too crazy to pull off. What isn't to be crazy to be pulled off is the fact that we're as always giving $1,000 to one of our subscribers. Number 4. The Line. New urban developments are being planned around the world, many of which share the same vision: build a smart green city. For example, South Korea's Songdo International Business District, Malaysia's Forest City, or Egypt's new administrative capital. While some of these smart cities are actually being successfully implemented, most of them have failed so far and may have been too ambitious from the start. Recently, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia announced a new smart city called The Line. Unlike ordinary cities, it stretches 170 kilometers inland from the coast. In addition to this unusual design, the futuristic city is powered entirely by renewable energy. The concept consists of 3 levels: an above-ground area for walking and living for the citizens, and 2 underground areas for freight and passenger trains. High-speed trains on this route will cross the 170-kilometer city in less than 20 minutes. However, the high-speed line is one of many doubts about the realization of the gigantic project. It seems almost impossible to build a transportation system that will get you from any place on your route to any other in less than 20 minutes. Even if you don't stop to reach your destination, the average speed of the train must reach 510 kilometers per hour. For comparison, China's $35 billion Beijing-Shanghai high-speed rail line is one of the world's fastest commercial trains, traveling at just 380 kilometers per hour. However, the train that will pass this line must be much faster than this one. In addition, thousands of people currently live on the project site. Many of them are already protesting their deportation, and relocating these people against their will would be highly controversial and could have a huge negative impact on management. The Megaproject, which aims to attract international customers, could soon become famous. Finally, and probably the most important factor, is the funding of the project. Financing such a large project is extremely unrealistic, especially in the current economic climate. In all, the Saudi Arabian government needs to raise $500 billion to make the line a reality. To give you an idea, that's more than the GDP of Greece, Croatia, and New Zealand combined, and even $500 billion isn't cheap for Saudi Arabia, as their own GDP is only $800 billion. Therefore, such a huge price is probably too high even for a rich country like Saudi Arabia. Overall, The Line sounds more like a great concept for a sci-fi movie, but what do you think? Will this project become a reality one day? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Number 3. Dubai Creek Tower. The Dubai Creek Tower in the United Arab Emirates will be the tallest man-made structure in the world. The tower was probably built in response to construction of the Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia. The Jeddah Tower, which will be at least 1,000 meters high after its completion, is currently trying to snatch the title of the tallest building in the world from the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. As a result, the developers in Dubai originally planned to build a taller tower of up to 1,400 meters to defend the title. The tower's actual height has never been revealed to avoid hinting at the Jeddah's competition, as the Dubai Creek Tower will set the record for the world's tallest tower with 360-degree panoramic views of the city and 10 different viewing platforms buildings in the world. However, after construction of the Megaproject started in 2016, it was halted shortly after the foundations were completed. Interestingly, this is around the same time the construction of the Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia was halted. The project's owner, Amar Properties, claims that the Megaproject has been put on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic, not because the Jeddah Tower has been paused, but because the tower will be completed in 2022. Despite this, there hasn't been any notable progress since 2018, but the failure of the Jeddah may not be the only reason why the Dubai Creek Tower could also fail. Such a height structure has never been attempted before. The cable to the top of the tower is said to be more than a kilometer long. The length and weight of such cable nets can cause enormous technical difficulties. It might not have been possible to build such a tall tower with the materials and technology available today. Technical difficulties aside, it's unclear if the tower can compete with the Jeddah as the world's tallest building. According to the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat, at least 50% of towers must be habitable to become skyscrapers. However, the Dubai Creek Tower is 20% below this target. Number 2. Istanbul Canal. One of the largest megaprojects in its history was recently launched in the Turkish capital of Istanbul, a new 50-kilometer waterway connecting the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara. That's a little shorter than the 82-kilometer Panama Canal, but the Panama Canal actually solves a big problem and offers a shorter route between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. However, the Istanbul Canal will be adjacent to the existing canal and will not offer the same benefits as the Panama Canal. So why is Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan so interested in building this new canal? The official response has been to increase shipping capacity in the region and reduce ship wait times, with the president saying the number of ships will increase to more than 50,000 ships per year in the coming decade. This would be a major reversal of the current trend, where the number of ships is falling sharply from around 53,000 to 38,000 per year, mainly due to the increase in pipelines. Although this could improve travel efficiency in Turkey and most people around the world, opposite are building the Istanbul Canal, possibly because Oregon's true intentions lie elsewhere. Next to the planned Istanbul Canal is the already existing Prosperity Canal. It won't make Turkey any money, as a 1936 treaty allowed all ships except warships to pass through the canal free of charge. This is unfortunate for Turkey, as the canal is used by more ships each year than the Suez and Panama Canals combined. Also, the Bosphorus is the only way to get to the Black Sea. It is also the only way for Russia to invade the Mediterranean. The Istanbul Canal could change all that and bring Turkey and Erdogan billions of dollars a year. A project of this magnitude would also create thousands of jobs and further boost the economy. While President Erdogan is excited about the potential tax revenue the project could bring and believes his dream project is the greenest in the world, Turkish residents are not enthusiastic. The canal will be dug in an area that provides 40% of Istanbul's water supply and could irreversibly pollute groundwater reserves. In addition, the construction of the canal will displace tens of thousands of people, destroy hundreds of thousands of trees, and turn part of Istanbul into an island. As if building a 50-kilometer canal wasn't enough, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan also wants to add a high-speed line to the megaproject. While the exact cost of such a luxury project is unknown, estimates range from $50 billion to $65 billion. The environmental damage and cost of such a massive megaproject and international protests against the project suggest the Istanbul Canal may never be completed. Number 1. Dubai Islands. For our latest big project, we're heading back to Dubai, home to one of the largest man-made islands in the world. Like the Cricut, the islands are designed to attract tourists from all over the world. Dubai originally planned to build an almost impossible number of islands and completely redesign its coastline. The first of these archipelagos, Palm Jumeirah, began construction in 2001. Rapid progress inspired new ambitious plans, and construction of Palm, Jebel Ali, and the world soon began. Yet even today, nearly 20 years later, the islands are still unfinished and almost entirely empty. But Dubai has bigger plans to build the Palm, an artificial island 10 times the size of Palm Jumeirah. But as you might have guessed, the project also failed and was massively scaled back, especially after 2008. Financing these ambitious projects became a major challenge. But while many of Dubai's island projects have failed due to a lack of funding, the only fully completed island project, Palm Jumeirah, could also face major problems for the foreseeable future. Various sources claim that the Palm Jumeirah is sinking half an inch every year. The developers have denied these claims, but 2 years later, independent company Penguin Marine provided evidence of island erosion. But even if that's not true, the biggest problem facing these islands will be rising sea levels. The IPCC estimates that sea levels will rise by 25 to 200 centimeters by the end of the century, depending on climate scenarios. And even if the rise doesn't completely inundate islands soon, there are reasons for increasingly expensive projects to sustain and combine with water's combat given the number of failed island projects in Dubai and the enormous challenges that Palm Jumeirah will face in the future. It can be said that these projects have not been entirely successful. What do you think about them? Let us know in the comments below. Enjoy the next video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for a chance to win $1,000.